What's up, guys? I'm not gonna be playing any games or yapping. At least yapping a lot today. I'm just frustrated right now with the state of the country currently. With so much going on. We have the release of the Epstein files, which revealed a lot of like heinous and evil things that we already thought and knew that happened, but it just confirmed it, and it feels like nothing's gonna be done about it. There feels like there's gonna be no consequences for the people even remotely attached to that, and that's so sick and just guttural. And I can't even explain into words how wicked that is. And it's just you know I'm frustrated, and this is just me kind of venting about that. I don't I don't expect to like do anything crazy with this video. This isn't some groundbreaking like information. This is all public information that many channels have said before. I just am just venting about it, and it's just like you know it feels like it feels like hopeless, I guess is a good word to say it. Very demoralizing because, like, there are generally good things and great things about this world, but there's also super, super evil things that just make you want to vomit at the mere thought of, and like, especially in this country where like things like pedophilia and like things like I can't even say the crimes. It's just so evil. And like I think I just wanted to kind of like just say my frustrations about it. This isn't meant to target anybody. There's no target audience with this video. I just it I think I just gotta I don't I'm worried, I'm worried that like it's gonna get to a point where we're gonna be under we're already under a sort of authoritarian rule. But we're gonna get into a point where like there's gonna be no elections, there's gonna be no democracy, even though we've been seeing signs of that, like that there wasn't a democracy in the first place. But like it's just so like frustrating. I keep repeating myself, you know? And like, yeah, I could like do a little change and do a small, minuscule amount of change by revolting, you know, by going out, burning something, you know, take a plane to Washington D.C. and just like I don't know, go crazy or whatever. But like, what would that wouldn't will that change anything? Will that impact? Will my if I gave my life for something to happen, would it? I don't think it would, because I think people are just as scared, and they have a right to be, you know. And I also don't want to give up my life for anything but Jesus Christ, but the Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And it's just like I gotta keep having faith, and for my religious people out there, you guys gotta keep having faith. That whatever passion, whatever dream you're pursuing, that it's worth it, and that like it'll turn out in the end, whether Jesus comes back or your passion comes before that. It will all work out if I just keep, you know, continuing my scholarship in education, and so continuing to just fulfill whatever God has planned for me. But I'm just, I don't know. I really don't know, but that's it. I might make a Assassin's Creed video after this. I'm not gonna lie to you, but we'll see what happens. Um, I hope you guys listen to my frustrations. If there's anything that that anyone can do to like help with the situation, leave it in the comments because I'm willing to do it. Other than like give my life. or anything like that. But yeah, um, I love you guys. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. Bye.